everyone, it's Mads from Denim and Bladder and I'm here with James from Toseland. How are you?
That sounds weird. I am James Toseland. James from Toseland sounds a bit weird, yeah. It is an interesting, yeah. I'm racist to you.
So we're here at the Rock and Blues Custom Show and you're going to be playing a set very soon. How are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, we're on in an hour. To be honest, I'm feeling a little bit. It's been 5 years since I shared the stage with the great Toby Jepson, who I started this whole career off with. And to see him with Wayward Sons just now has been really something. I know Toby really well over the last 5 or 6 years we've known each other, and I know it's been a burning itch for him to get back on stage again. But unfortunately, with the Little Angels, it wasn't possible to keep it going when they came back in 2012. So I always knew that he was going to have to create something new. And to see him now with Wayward Sons on the stage, and that's his first ever live show in front of an audience today, was really something. And I'm chuffed to bits for him. So I was a bit conscious of going after Toby Jepson on the stage on this Rock and Blues Festival. I did ring the festival up and say, with the nostalgia of this guy, I know it's new, but he for sure can go above us. And they were like, no. And I rang Toby. He was like, no, we've only just started. Not a problem, pal. It's nice of you to ring up and say that. But so it's been great so far.
And you've been busy recently with a very special release. Do you want to tell us a bit about what you've been doing with We'll Stop at Nothing?
Oh yeah, I was so excited because the Special Olympics has come to Sheffield on the 8th of August. It's going to be at Bramall Lane, the opening ceremony and the event, actually, 4-day event. And they wanted a Sheffield artist, and luckily for me, the production company that are putting the production in for the opening ceremony are very, very good friends of mine. It's Liz and Rupert Hobbs of Liz Hobbs Group, and they do many shows around the country, and they were given the task of putting the production in for the opening ceremony, and they were told that we would like a Sheffield artist. And because of the friendship that we've got over 10 years, they said, I don't think you'll know this band, but I think they are from Sheffield and we'd like them to possibly do it. She rang me up and said, would you be able to write a song for the Special Olympics? And I said, I think I've got one already. We've not released it, but it could be an amazing fit. The song title is called, obviously, We'll Stop at Nothing, and with the nature of the Special Olympics, I thought, and I knew actually it would be a great fit. But then we did the video to it, and to see the footage of the athletes doing what they do with the song, it just was such a perfect fit to it. And I'm really chuffed to bits that they've asked us to do it. Tony Hadley's going to be singing Gold before us, so to be on the event with such stars like that, and we're going to be the official anthem to open the ceremony for the Special Olympics on the 8th of August, which is next week. So yeah, I'm very privileged.
So how can people find out a bit more about We'll Stop at Nothing and the Special Olympics?
Cool. Well, on toselandmusic.com there's the song and the video itself. But as far as the Special Olympics goes, it's a national games, but there's national games globally. We just did an event to kind of raise awareness for the Special Olympics events itself, and the national games organisers, everybody from New Zealand to Canada, we're all in this one place that we went to, and there were such nice people. And when you actually get involved in something, you obviously find a lot more about it, and it's just amazing. You know, obviously you've got the Olympics that we all know, and then you've got the Paralympics, which is the physical disabilities, and then the Special Olympics is the mental disabilities. And it's not televised because obviously with the mental disabilities it's very difficult to get a group of athletes to do the same thing at the same time at a particular time for television companies to broadcast it in a way that can go out on television. It's very difficult to do that. But they're hoping that television can come on board in the future to televise it. And obviously there's all kinds of opportunities to do it. But the athletes themselves and what I've been involved in is to hear these kids with mental disabilities having something so much to wake up for, and have a drive for, and also have the Olympic badge behind it, because it's an Olympic event. You can just tell how excited they are being amongst it, and to be involved in it is a really big thing for us, and you never know what can happen. Obviously with the song, we re-recorded the song with a choir in Sheffield, the Sheffield Choir at the City Hall, and that's where the video was done. and you know, we're hoping for some national play on the radio, hopefully, because it's difficult for a rock band to get that national play. And if the connection with this can give us that, then it's great for the band. But we are just first and foremost just chuffed to be a part of it.
So besides the Special Olympics, what else is coming up for Toseland this year?
This year, we've got today, in an hour, just under an hour, we're on stage at the Rock and Blues Festival here. Tomorrow we've got the Ramblin' Man Fair Festival supporting Extreme. I mean, we're just on before Steve Harris, obviously, with the British Lions, which is obviously the Iron Maiden legend. So we're looking forward to that. And then tomorrow as well, we're on with the British Lions as well tomorrow. So we're kind of following Steve Harris around the country at the moment. We've got a day off on Sunday, and then Monday we're in Holland supporting a super group called Last in Line with Viv Campbell and the boys. And then we're in Germany for 2 days in Aschaffenburg and Essen. And then we get back on the 3rd of August. And then we've got a few days, obviously, before we've got a main show, headline show in Bramall Lane for a pre-show for the Special Olympics on the 8th. So we've got a full show on the 7th at Bramall Lane, and then the 8th of August is the Special Olympics. And that's it then. It's going to be a bit quiet because I wanted a quiet 2 or 3 months because we're thinking and we're in the process of creating album 3. So that'll be the album 3 time. And then we've got a festival, Thunder in the Glens, on the 26th of August, actually, in August, and then we've just announced that today. And then we haven't got anything, I believe, until November, where we've got a headline run of 4 shows. We're supporting the Von Hertzen brothers on the 16th, but we start on the 11th or 12th, I believe, of November, and that's our shows. What else have we got? We've got a possible other show in December that we haven't announced yet, so I can't mention, but that's exciting as well. But the main thing is creating the songs for album 3 in the autumn time.
So do you have a message for your fans?
We did a show in Duisburg in Germany not long ago, about a week ago, and we did it last year, and this year there was twice as many people, but there were about half a dozen people with Toseland t-shirts on, and we saw them after the show, and they said they've driven 400 kilometres to just come to that event. And there's a few occasions where people are coming to watch the band, making that kind of sacrifice for it, and without the audience there is no band, and we're just really grateful that people are coming to the shows now, and we're headlining for smaller festivals now, and we're on the main stage at the big festivals, and it's just a labour of love, and we'll just keep it going. So, but the support that we're getting at the moment is very appreciated, so thank you.
Well, thank you so much for chatting. Make sure you check out Toseland and come back to Denim and Brother for more. Bye.